Hey, it's another great day at STI Solomon Trading Institute, powered by MME Money Market Edge. Just a quick recap. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. Looking forward to a great, safe, fun new year. Just want to come and give another recap on today. Today, again, as always, if you are wanting to learn more about what we do, it will be really cool to have an opportunity to talk with you. All you have to do is come here and book a call, and we would love to talk with you. So many people don't understand and don't realize that it doesn't take a rocket scientist to be a rocket scientist to be able to do this, or an engineer or things of that nature. It's just simply learning rules, learning a trading plan, following the trading plan, and utilizing the artificial intelligence to your advantage. And we'd love to help you do that. Hey, listen, many people have asked me, could I talk with a group of people? And that's what I do, go around the country and talk with people. We have great relationships from people from all over. We have people from the state of Washington, Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, Texas, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Maryland, Washington, D.C. Hey, listen, I would love to come to your conference or your church or your seminar or what have you, and just share with you what we do. I believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is the will of God for you to prosper. That word prosper just means to go over, to overcome anything that could hinder you from having a life that you would feel that would be abundant and fun. And so it's the will of God that you prosper and that you be able to enjoy and have the options and the financial freedom to really enjoy the days, the limited days that we have here on earth. And so look, we would love to help you do that. Solomon, he was one of the richest men to ever live, and he was a trader. His mother was a trader. In the book of Proverbs, she talks about the merchant ships. In the book of Ecclesiastes, they talk about putting the bread on the ward and it coming back. Just trading, and just understanding and being fervent in business so that you can really enjoy the life that God has blessed you with. So really quick, let me give this recap today. We have an education trade room, and we really have a great time in there. So look forward to maybe perhaps seeing you in there as well. This book, The Money Market Autopsy, is a book that I wrote. You can go and on Amazon and kind of look at that book. Kind of gives you an idea about what we do and how we do what we do. As always, it is the law of the United States of America. The CFTC requires educators who are unlicensed, not a licensed broker or anything of that nature. It requires us to let you know that there are no guarantees when it comes to trading, and trading may not be for everyone. But we do offer an education that can help you get through this process. Here's what our goal is. Our goal is for you to be able to, and I know that we have the money up here, but really the focus is not necessarily on the money, but the focus is really on what it takes to get the money, which is the skill. And so what we want to do is we want to put you in position. We want to help you by defining, by determining, and then reducing risk, right? So we grow up learning not to take risks just by default. Hey, watch that store. Hey, look, don't, watch where you're going. Don't jump out of the tree, things of that nature, so we're afraid of risk, but really you have to know risk to know reward. You have to participate, I remember when I was working for people, the people that I was working for, they are the ones that took the risk. And so that is the reason that sometimes when I was wanting to talk with them, I couldn't, because they were in Bali, they were in Tahiti, they were fly fishing in Alaska, because they were willing to take risk. And so those of us who weren't willing to take risk, while they were doing that, we were funding their trips. And all I'm just simply saying is that this is something that you can do. It's something that anybody can do. So really what we want to do is we want to learn how to get what we call 80 ticks in the market. So when the market moves up or moves down, one price point is referred to as a tick. So there are thousands of ticks that happen in that market every day. But if you learn how to get 80 of them, and then, so 80 times 5, each tick is $5 in the E-mini. And so that's where we get the number 400. So really, you can focus on this number 400, but what I teach our students is to focus on 80, because if you can do that, then automatically this will happen. So what you have to do is just focus on learning the skill. And that is the reason that the disclaimer is there, because everybody doesn't learn the skill. Everybody doesn't know the skill. Many people don't have the discipline, things of that nature. So, hey, listen, we have to make sure that we say, hey, listen, there are no guarantees, because it is something that you have to do once you learn what to do. Solomon Training Institute is an education that you can bank on. Earned income, which is a job, investment income, we create that opportunity for you so that you then can take this income and then buy assets. Then when you have these these things together, so a job is really just your partner so that you can perhaps buy the goose, and then so that you can learn that, and then you can quit that, and then now you can start buying assets that will create passive income. And that is basically the wealth strategy, and we want to help you. Of course, trading is risky. If you don't wear a seatbelt, if you play football without a helmet, it could be risky. So here's today. And so we talk about those 80 ticks, because that's what we need to be able to garner in order to realize what our daily goal is. And there are some days when we don't get the ticks. I remember the day after Christmas, or 2 days after Christmas, I was only able to get 30. The next day I was able to get 100. Today, 159. You see what I'm saying? And so the goal is just simply 80. Remember, that's all we're talking about, is just 80. So of course, almost double the goal, one tick away. 80 times 2 would be 160. So all we're simply saying is that this is a skill. So day in and day out, we're making decisions based on the skill that we have. It's not luck. Many people say, well, the markets are up, the markets are down, and you're going to lose your money. The markets don't dictate to a professional person who knows how to trade what they make. No, the market doesn't dictate. I dictate. I am the one with the mouse in my hand. I am the one who can determine when I hit the buy button and when I hit the sell button. The market does not dictate to me. I dictate to the market, basically. What I do is I wait and see what the market is giving. And then I tell the market, since you're giving me that, I'm going to dictate this. This is what I'm going to do. Man, listen, I cannot wait to have perhaps the opportunity to share this information with you and to help you out. Now, I'm not the only one that can do this, of course, because that wouldn't be any fun. So we have a trade room that we have, on a daily basis. Once you're a part of our milieu, you get more information on that. So you go through your freshman class, where actually you go through your orientation class first. All right. Then after you do that, then you go through your freshman class. In the orientation class, you just get acclimated to the software, and you get acclimated to who the broker is and how to operate in this space, because this is not taught in school. Then after that, you go to your freshman class. Here is where you start learning charting. Here is where you start learning charting. Okay, what does this line mean? What does that line mean? Why is this line green? Why is this line blue? In other words, when you play football, you need to know what the goal line is, what the sideline is. You need to know what the 50-yard line is. If you play basketball, you need to know what the free throw line is, what the three-point line is, what the out of bounds line is. If you play volleyball, you need to know where the in is and where out is. You need to know the area that you can pass through near the net, the area that you can't, things of that nature. Regardless of what you're doing, you need to understand the playing field or the surface. And so that's what we do in the freshman class. Well, in the sophomore class, after you learn the field, in the sophomore class, then now you actually learn the skill. You start learning the trading skill. In other words, understanding when and where and why do I engage the market. Once you get through there, then now you move to your junior class. What do you learn in your junior class? Well, you learn in the junior class how to preserve capital. because the outcomes are random. But what we do with our education and our software, we make the outcomes less random. So although they are less random, they are still yet what? Random. So we learn how to, okay, in a particular situation where the market isn't it is reacting the way we want it to react based on our, our skill and based on our rules and our trading plan. Well, when do I cut losses for a small loss? When do I cut the trade so that I can get ready for the next trade? After you do that, then now you make it to what? To your senior class. Here is where you have your senior project. This is where you will begin to trade, and we want to see you trade 20 straight days profitably, right? It doesn't mean you would not lose a trade in the 20 days, but it does mean that the 20 days you have understood what you're looking for and you understand what you're looking at, because you cannot look up and do this for 20 days. It's impossible to look up and do this. You see how I come in and day out and see I'm about to highlight students who do this day in and day out. That's not luck, okay? That's skill. All right, so then after that, then now we have what we call CE or graduate, GS, however you want to look at it, because after you do this, you graduate, you get a certificate and everything. Then you do continuing education or graduate studies. And after you do that, you just continue to learn and get more acclimated to what's going on. And then after that, then now you are able to come into the trade room, because now you understand what's going on. You understand what I'm talking about when I give the analysis. So you are an analyst first, and so we can analyze together, but you trade on your own. So in our room, so you see this young lady who is from New Jersey. She got 30 ticks today. This is this young man. He's from New Jersey as well. He bingo. So in the room, when we say bingo, it means, guess what? Somebody has what? Made money. That's that cash register, right? Somebody has made money. And so on today, right before New Year's, it's a Friday. A lot of the institutional traders are not really back yet. There was some announcements today. So today was not one of those big days. And so I kind of stayed in after the education room and got those 159 ticks today. But what I'm telling you is that you can do this. When you are sick and tired of the same mundane financial situation, then we would love to partner with you and to help you and to encourage you and quite frankly, to be a blessing to you, to help you do something that will, change the trajectory and the course of your life even. So that's what we would love to do. And we cannot wait to get this opportunity. One of the things that sometimes people worry about is they say, well, I don't have the money to trade. Well, you don't necessarily have to have the money to trade, because we work with a group that will actually help you and actually give you, the money to do what we're talking about. And so one of the things that you can do is you can tap into what we have, tap into our group, and you can actually learn what we do. And this is just simply what we do. We find opportunities in the market. We follow a set of rules. This is what it looks like. We follow a set of rules. There is a reason that we do what we do. There's a reason that we draw what we draw on the chart. We follow a set of rules, and guess what we do? We execute. So this line that we put on this chart is for a reason. So we put this line here on this chart, and when the price comes above this line, comes retest this line, this is what we call our signal bar. This is where we get in, and then this is what we do. We just want to hit our target. So I think it's I think it'd be quite fun for you if you would join us and kind of learn what we do and just kind of see this process play out even for yourself. So as you can see, all we do is just watch, and we follow, our rules. What is our rules? This line is what we call a liquidity line, and we're waiting for price to show us a sign of strength to the upside. Now, of course, from the forecasting standpoint and the recognition standpoint, we know that we're in the right spot. We know we're in the right location, and we know it's the right time. So that's what forecasting and recognition does. It gets us to this place, which is what we call our entry chart. And once we get to this place, then we just simply follow the rules. It's not luck, it's fun, it's stress-free. It's just following the rules of capital preservation, the rules of entry. So now you see we made this entry and that market is moving up. And when that market hits this spot, that's the target. So that one particular trade right there with 10 contracts, once you learn how to work, our rules, that one trade was $1,455 with 10 contracts. So now this is done by going through the process. We have the people that are going to help you. We have the product that's going to assist you. And then we have the process that's going to develop you. And when you put that together, people plus the right process plus the right product, it equals success. Hey, listen, I'm Cornelius Wilson Brown III, Money Market Edge, Solomon Trading Institute. Me, my friends who help me, we would love to help you do the same thing. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. For more information, all you have to do is just tap into our LinkedIn, our Linktree, our YouTube channel, and our YouTube channel is Edge TV. You can see more recaps like this. If you text the word profits to 94253, 94253, text the word profits. Oh, don't forget the S, text the word profits to 94253. A link will come to your phone. You can click on that link and you can get acclimated or reacclimatized to our milieu. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Happy New Year.